Alright, hey guys, it's NY Hunter. I'm coming to you today with something special. As you may or may not have known, I have been starting to collect, and I don't plan to make it a habit, but I've been starting to collect some G1 reproductions that really mean a lot to me. One of them, if you've seen in a previous short, I haven't done the full review yet, is this guy. Trailbreaker. Of course, the story is that in school we were allowed to bring in Transformers and put them on our desks. So with that, me and my friends started borrowing each other's Transformers, and at the end of the year, I had to return Trailbreaker. I could never find him at the store, so it left me quite sad. In any case, it started me getting a couple more of the G1s. Over here, you will see that I have Prowl yet to be opened and Sunstreaker yet to be opened. Prowl is another one that was my first Transformer, and I broke him by sitting on him. So sad. And Sunstreaker is another one that I borrowed from a friend, and at the end of it all, at the end of the school year, I had to return him. No fists, no yellow missile pods, no weapons, yet I still really liked that character. Those two really meant a lot to me, and so I picked those up for future review and for enjoyment as well. Let's head back to this side, and I just wanted to do a little comparison. I did a short today of G1 Frenzy, My Rumble, and G1 reproduction of Ratbat. And I've wanted these two characters when I was a kid so badly, and now I have them. Reproductions, of course, not original, but I'm so happy to have them, actually. And so, for something different, I happen to have the Generations time Frenzy or My Rumble and Ratbat here. So I thought I'd do a little comparison. And here is Studio Series Rumble. And he is the best of them all, I would say, in articulation and in just overall figure. Of course, he comes with the pile drivers too, which the others don't. So that automatically makes him the best. But you can see the colors, though. I really like the darker colors of the G1 Rumble and the Generations Rumble. A bit more, though. But in any case, let's do a little look. As mentioned, today, or this past day or two, I got the G1 version of Ratbat, and it's very interesting, right? What's very interesting is it comes with a rub symbol, but as I mentioned on the short, you can rub it all you want, it doesn't work. I don't know why they would make that, but it is pretty neat to have. Would I rather have a regular Decepticon symbol? I think so. I have a lot of them lying around. I don't know if I actually will try to take this off and put on a Decepticon symbol, but it's a thought. It's a thought. And then I believe in the G1 days these were gold, and here I have a silver set of his weapons. And it's pretty cool. He's pretty cool as always. Let's see. Let's go and see this G1 Rumble. As always, he has a springy head, and it does spring okay, but it's pretty weak, as you can see. I think it'll probably run out of gas in the future sometime, but the G1s, they did that from time to time, and so you see if someone's got one for sale, usually the head is like this or something, because they've just run out of gas. But I'm glad to have it, though. He looks really cool, and especially in his robot mode and cassette mode. Brings back a lot of feels from those days. While we have this guy spinning around, let's take a look at the Generations one. For some reason, this is a really blocky version, right? Not much articulation, no feet that slide out like the G1s. No, even that, the Studio Series has feet too. But for some reason, I really like this one, and they made quite a few versions of him. Double Dealer's friend, or Little Guy, and Rumble and Frenzy, of course, and I think they probably made another one that's slipping my mind. It's just like with the Ratbat mold, they made a Wing Thing. I don't even know who Wing Thing is, but I like him. I like the orange, so I keep him upstairs. But anyway, just another cassette version. And this one doesn't really have any markings of a cassette when you transform him. So, I mean, it's some detail here in the plastic, but you can't, but no paint like in this guy. So anyway, we have these two, and then one more is the Studio Series guy. And of course, like I said, he's very detailed. He comes with the pile drivers, which is great. Good articulation too. He's got his legs and feet, and I think he has elbows, but I'll have to double check. But of course the pile drivers also, which go over his regular hands. So yeah, let's actually take a quick look at that right now. We'll put the rumbles down, and let's take off the, I think I already did the review on him actually, so you can look that up, and I can put the link on the video as well. But we'll take those off and then flip out the hands. And I think I'm remembering now that there are no elbows. That's kind of sad. Okay, yeah. So he's relegated to stiff arm people when he battles them. But of course he's got really good detail, and the weapons, of course, in the back also. Really nice. And of course the pile drivers. You can't say enough about them because so many of the iterations of Rumble in the past came with no pile drivers. Yeah, and while we've got a moment, will you let me do this? Let me bring down New Age Rumble too. I think he's probably the smallest, yet the most detailed. Come with me here. And I probably won't put on his power drivers because they fall off very easily. But I'll show it to you from this side. And you can see he's really well detailed. His limbs have, not curves, but thin parts and thick parts. So you can see that he really looks like a true form of a person. And elbows, of course, and knees, of course, and feet. And then he's got these little pile drivers as well, which slip onto his arms. And not only that, but let me see if I remember right. Do they expand? Yeah, they do. Look at that. Pile drivers expand. New Age, man. New Age Legends. If you haven't tried them, try it out. This guy came with the Soundwave, along with Ravage and Laserbeak. Just can't say enough about this. Okay, and I just sit him back over here. Okay. All right. So yeah, so those are the rumbles. Let's take a look at the Laserbeaks. All right. Like I said, here's the G1 version, or production version. I just love it. It's just really cool. And then here's the Generations version. And, people talk about the Generations version a lot, and a lot of people don't really like it, but I think the colors really pop, and the detail in the plastics are very good. And not only that, but look at the detail of the head as well. Just really nice. And when they transformed their cassette modes too, it's pretty sweet at the end. Why don't we go ahead and do that with these guys? Okay, so let me start with the G1, and it's really easy to do, just so we don't break or get the antenna in the way. We'll leave these up at the moment. Okay, let's fold his head down, and then we'll fold the wings in, and then curl the wings and fold up the feet while you're at it, and then push this. You can flatten these out now and put this up here. I'm worried about the ears hitting the wings as I'm folding it up, so I do raise it and do this. Let's see. So I can move the wings without hitting the ears, and then put the ears down. And then after I transform him, I take these off. These pieces and these pieces for Rumble notoriously broke a lot in the G1 days. These connection areas here, which I think are a lot stronger with the reproductions. But anyway, come off very easily. And like I said, look at that. They used to be stickers, right? And then after, I don't know, a week or two of playing, they would just start peeling off. And then every now and then you'd see a figure, maybe it was yours, that was missing a sticker because they just wore out. But I love the paint job on this. It's so sweet. All right, so that's one. While we're at it, let's compare him with the other Ratbat. All right, and I like this guy's transformation. I usually put the feet up first, and let's see, then we'll put the head back. See that gap? You fold it upward. Mine's still a bit tight, but you just fold it up and flat, so you get rid of that gap, and you get that level area there. And then fold this, and fold this, and just fold this until they meet. And yeah, this is how the back side looks, and this is the front side. Like I said, nothing really cassette-like. Even these quote-unquote spools, if you count them as spools, are a little bit too far off from each other. But yeah, the back sides and the front sides. Oh wait, or was it the other way? Back sides and the front sides. And you gotta give it to this, even though it's a reproduction or even a KO. Some people would say it's a knockoff KO. I'm not sure exactly what the classification is, but it is good looking, buddies. It is really good looking. All right, and let me get this foot back up. All right, so we'll have him there. We'll have him here. Nothing like a cassette, actually. And then let's transform the G1 reproduction. And like I said, a lot of the times these would break off of the original. So I think I have devised a way to transform them transform him more reliably, where I will start by folding the arms up and then spinning it this way, because the hands are going to push the head down, and then we will move this like this. All right, like this, and like this, and we'll push the head down, and then the hands here will go in and hold the head down, because the spring still, even though it's from China, it's a little bit weak and not original. The spring does work, and it's a bit light, but it does work. And then with the feet, slide these in, just like the good old days, and then fold these like this, fold these like this, and then fold upward, and in, and then I usually take this off, but I grab from here. And like I said, I just really don't want broken pieces. So 1 and 2. And here's another one from China, a reproduction, and it just looks so good. He's got more joints, so you see like the separations here, or the lines here, but again, no stickers, all painted or colored right here, and it just looks so nice. So nice. So put that here. Oh yeah, and again, the rub. It doesn't work. Okay. Okay. Now I'll take this guy, and this guy, we will transform him by first folding the arms up like so. Took a second for me to remember. And then folding the hands down like so. And then we take the legs, fold them this way, and then just fold them up. Oh wait, did I do this wrong? Yeah, fold this way. And then black side here. And then, because there's no feet, there's just a hollow area here, and it will just cover up this area here. Okay, and even though there's not much coloration or design as far as stickers or colors go, I like these when they came out, and I still do. They feel really solid, and of course they go in Soundwave, so that's a plus. And yeah, so, and then this is the other side. So let's take a look here. Robot side is this here. Robot side is this here. And then we'll go to the other side. Oh, fresh colors, look at that. So nice. And then just plain, you do have a little bit of what might be spools, and they're the right distance, but you don't really have any decoration that tells you that they are cassettes. For those people who have never seen cassettes before, you know who you are. People talk about them, but you don't know what they are. Let's see, for fun, let's transform this guy and see the last Rumble. Okay, and I believe this will be a decent one too. So pull those off, and then we'll transform by spinning the head and folding it down. And then we will fold this up, and fold the fists in, and let's see, it has been a while since I've transformed him. Push the shoulders together, and I think that's how we leave it. Let's check out the feet. Fold up the feet, and then fold it, the limb sideways, like so. Let me see. Actually, it should be, maybe this way. Let's see, because, oh, I remember now. Okay, yeah. The painted side is on the opposite side here. But this one has the odd transformation where everything squishes together like this. And squishes together like this. I guess it's not odd, it's just different. And in the end, you have robot mode on this side and cassette mode on this side. Once again, spools maybe, but you also have these two holes here that kind of throw off the whole thing. But yeah, it's alright. Let's put that here. And as they spin around, you'll see, can't tell that's cassette, can tell that's cassette. And yeah, it just looks like a blue block, which is okay. Like I said, I really like this one still. And then, of course, this Rumble has some paint, but you can't really tell it's a cassette. And then, of course, Ratbat. I think that's the most awesomest cassette look right there. And then back to the other Ratbat, who doesn't really look like a cassette. But anyway, this is the comparison that I wanted to show you guys. Once again, I really... it's a find, these G1 reproductions, and I don't know, I don't want to get any more because I don't want to start another line of collecting, but they are so cool, and I have a lot of good memories of them, so we'll see. Yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this comparison here. Let me take this guy and show them off right here. Ta-da! And yeah. Like I said, I never had these as a kid, and especially a Ratbat. Never seen a rat before. I mean, a bat before as a transformer at the time, and I really, really loved that they did that, and always wanted this character. And now, of course, years later, I do have him. A lot of us fulfill our dreams later in life. Well, that's it for now. Yeah, we'll take one more glance at the weapons, all the weapons here. But that's it for now. Yeah, this is NY Hunter, and please like, please subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this. Leave me a comment. Check out Patreon. All those good things I always tell you about. And yeah, there'll be more coming up real soon. I've got kind of a backlog, and I got a lot to share. All right, so I wish you guys the best, and just take care of yourselves and your family, and we'll talk again real soon. Bye-bye.